Chicago Bulls. At power forward, Patrick Williams. At shooting guard, Josh Giddey. Let's meet the starting five for your New Orleans Pelicans. At guard.
And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get them. And the starting group for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Kobe White out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Levine in at the small forward position. And for New Orleans, Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. Murray out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
And that one's good. Giddey.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Here's Williamson. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Williams on the wing, covered by Williamson. Williamson against Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Defensive
Such poise under pressure. Murray doesn't get rattled very easily.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
One shot.
The free throw drops from Murray. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
McCollum finds Murray. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Chicago with a rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
Yeah, they came up short both times against this team last season.
Shot by Levine, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Thompson. Over Giddey. The bank shot, no good. The Bulls have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
I love McCollum's versatility as a scorer. He moves just all over the floor and gets it done.
Pass to Levine. With the drive. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. New Orleans leading by 6. Down low. Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
Timeout called. The Bulls. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answer that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Craig comes in for Williams. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Giddey. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Here's Ingram. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. And then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Thompson. And it's Hawkins in at the 2 spot. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. The 3 from Ball. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Thompson, that's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Ball looks over the floor. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. And it's time to give you a look at the top 3-point shooting teams from a year ago. The Pelicans 4th.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Giddey's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Ball. McCollum finds Murray. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls trail by 10. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Thompson with the block. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Ingram, the pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, no doubt Williamson's one of the most powerful dunkers the NBA has ever seen.
And the Bulls shooting just 21% from the floor. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
McCollum against White. Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world. Ooh, like an artist getting creative in the air. He can finish above the rim in a lot of ways, and they're all fun.
Out to the right wing. Here's Williamson. Ooh, Zion with a show of strength on the finish.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
McCollum against White. Pass to Giddey. That shot off. Good D by Murray.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Ingram against Levine. The shot by Ingram, no good. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 10. Following this game, they hit the road and challenge the Bucks at Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one of one. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it, right?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
For Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Williams. So we wrap up the first half. It's New Orleans up by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The Bulls, 26.
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far. Neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Zion Williamson. What a contribution.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And so in the game for the Bulls, Levine and Williams are the two forwards. Josh Giddey out there with Kobe White. And it's Vucevic in at center. White against Thompson. Thompson with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Pass to Levine. Beyond the arc. At the arc. Zach Levine.
It's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Outside Murray. Williamson with it. To the middle. Thompson passes to Murray. 6 to shoot. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far, and the only All-Star game appearances. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Williamson with it. Now guarded by White. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bulls on D. It's a 5-point game. White with the steal. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Soft touch off the glass. White's got 6 points.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Pass to Ingram. Inside. Here's Thompson. Williamson with it. Covered by Vucevic. And that one's good. Williamson.
A monster down low. Zion is scary.
The Bulls trail by 5. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Oh, had a nice open look right there. 10 points for him.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Now McCollum. Ingram on the wing. To the paint. Here's Thompson. Chicago with a rebound. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Giddey. And here is Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
4 on the clock.
2 minutes.
Here's Levine for 3. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Yep, that one goes. New Orleans calls timeout. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are...
Chicago trailing here. Ingram is the 3, with Zion playing the 4. C.J. McCollum is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Thompson in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Pass to McCollum. 3-pointer. Nails it from 3. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Doubled by McCollum to the inside. Here's Giddey. Thompson pulls it in. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They held a 12-point lead earlier. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
White, good.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
To the left side wing. Here's Williamson. Great work in close from Zion. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
And the Bulls making a change here. Smith's checked in. And so here is Chicago, trailing by 4. Pass to Levine. Outside White. Giddey against Murray. 5 on the clock. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Good on both. In each of the last 2 years, RJ, the Bulls have been eliminated in the play-in tournament.
Yes, they've been just about 500 each of those seasons, so Chicago has been in that dreaded middle ground. Not contenders while also not picking high in the draft. That is the worst place any NBA team could be.
White looking it over. Pass to Giddey. And there's the drive. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
Now Ingram. On the wing, Murray. Now here's Thompson, covered by Vucevic. Ingram with the ball. Over Levine. And another basket for New Orleans.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Ingram looking confident, rising up and shooting from there.
Murray against Giddey. Pass to Levine. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. New Orleans ball.
New Orleans leading by 4. Outside Ingram. Shoots off the step back. Chalk up 2 there. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
2 minutes remaining in the
White, the
game.
pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
He's been in the league long enough that late game moments do not scare Nikola Vucevic.
Pass to Ingram. McCollum on the wing. Launches a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Levine finds Smith. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Vucevic with a steal. Now White. McCollum defends. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And McCollum doesn't back down from anyone, including inside where he challenges defenders.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Jones, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you gotta hit your free throws.
White. Pelicans cleared away. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Williamson. On the wing, Jones. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Williamson's shot is off. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're up by 4. There's 48 seconds left in the final quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zion Williamson.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team, and they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Goes back up, and an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Yes!
Vucevic.
And now they trail by just 4.
Point of order.
Vooch, the big man, makes the biggest play of the night.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. They're up by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Kobe White. Fourth personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, C.J. McCollum.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Yeah, now a veteran in the league, McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
Chicago making a switch here. Craig's checked in. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Giddey against Jones. Levine with room to shoot. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Chicago.
They held a 12-point lead earlier, and so they foul intentionally.
Fourth team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Thompson.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty at the line. From deep, Giddey. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddey's concentration. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
At the line for New Orleans.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Chicago making a switch here. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. It's Giddey on the wing. There's the triple. And so it's the Pelicans who come out on top here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long, everybody.